Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to the second episode of Let's Play Judgement Apocalypse Survival Simulation. In the first episode we just set up some basic first house, bed, food table, workbench, and this is experiment table, right? No, that's not it. Experiment table, yep. And also first two vegetable farms, so we can now get the necessities, food, water, we can rest and we can eat. And also craft some basic gear, and that's pretty much the goal for this episode. Get some better gear. We need a new weapon for Glenn, who we rescued in the previous episode, another engineer. Not a typical engineer. Engineers are usually good at like building and crafting, and Glenn is good at farming, but well, he's also good at crafting, so he will be our main crafter, and in free time he'll help with the farms. So he's not bad when it comes to like helping in the colony. He just sucks at fighting. So from now on, he'll be the one staying in the colony when we send our team outside scavenging and rescuing other people, because hopefully today we will be able to get another person, and I really hope it's gonna be either another survivor, here this is survivor, or a fighter. We don't have fighters yet, and we really could use one, because fighters are or can be built in a way that they're specialized in melee combat, and we really could use someone who we can use as a tank. We so far, or for now, we are using Melon as a tank, and you can see that it's not that good. We really need someone who knows how to fight. Okay, so where do we start now? Let me check research. Okay, so we want patchwork because that will allow us to get reinforced outfit. So that's the most basic armor. But well, it's still quite effective. For just pretty much a basic code, it's not bad, and it'll definitely reduce the damage from some of the lesser demons like imps. For that we need 20 research points. That shouldn't take that long to get. And then we'll just think what's gonna be next. Probably better bows, I'd say. But there's one thing I forgot to explain in the previous episode, and that's this awareness meter. Awareness, that's a very important stat in this game, and pretty much describes how visible our base is for demons. Here we can see that currently we are generating 8 awareness every day, and I'm not sure how exactly the game checks the awareness. I think every hour it just basically rolls a die, and then it just based on the roll, we either get attacked or we don't get attacked. I don't know if it's every day or every hour. Really not sure about that. You can see the basic description. Enemy awareness of your colony determines how often and how strong enemy raids will be. Awareness increases over time. Larger populations cause awareness to increase faster. Other factors can affect awareness levels, such as research, building, rituals, and missions. So basically, the more we grow, the faster we are generating awareness, and we can either like increase it by doing some missions. That we'll get to that later. I'm actually not quite sure which missions increase awareness, which decrease awareness, and then we can do some research that will slow down the awareness generation, but that is quite expensive, and we won't be able to do that for a while. We'll have to wait. So that's just some basics about the awareness. And now let's unpause, speed things up. I don't want to go too fast in case I forget something I don't want. Oh, someone? What the hell are you doing? No task. How is it possible that you don't have a task? That's odd. Should be doing something, or we have crafting, we have research. Okay, there are no tasks in the field, which means what are we we are crafting food. Why are you not doing any research? I'll have to check. Oh, because here Maya is doing the research. Can you build something? I need to keep our people busy. I'll just get some more wood. Yeah, and now everyone be chopping wood, but we are still researching, that's important. Also, I wanted to change something, for that I'm gonna pause the game. I noticed that I didn't give Maya, or I didn't adjust the like work order. For now, we don't need the occult research and rituals, but well, we can already move the occult research to the front. It doesn't matter as long as we don't have the library. You'll probably fetch water. It's like the most important task for now. Okay, something like this. And there is, or as long as there is no occult research, you should be just fetching water all the time. And that's pretty important. I definitely want to have someone just fetching water non-stop. Hopefully you'll get someone who can do it faster. But for now, this will have to do. Because it's not just our colonists who need water, also the farms need water. There are 3 tasks that are related to farms: sowing, then gathering the food, and then when we check details, you can see water. So every time the water runs out, we have to bring new water. So the more farms we build, the more water we're gonna need. Refilled water, harvested the veggies, and sown new ones. Now we have to wait until 100 and rinse and repeat. 17. Need a little bit more. Can we just, I don't know, get more scraps while we are waiting, and maybe give me some clay. Yeah, now no one is researching anymore. No, good. Maya is researching. Pretty much have to make sure that we have someone researching all the time. I'll try to get one more research bench as soon as possible. For now, we don't have enough people for that, but I have to get that as fast as possible. Okay, we have 20 points, so that means we can get the armor. Next step, we're gonna need the woodworking, that's for sure. And we need composite bows, but those are quite expensive. That's 60 research. What do we need for a second cabin? I think we're gonna need one more. And I'll try to rush the second experiment table. There are so many things that we need to research. Okay, production, that's gonna be 4. We can make 5. We're gonna need one more bow. For that we need arrow. And how is it with the food? For items that we need regularly, we can set up auto crafting, and I think 30 to 50 is enough. So every time the food drops under 30, someone should go and start crafting until we have 50, and then they stop and wait until it drops under 30, and we don't have to worry about this. I think the problem is that we don't have enough veggies now, right? Yeah, we have one. We need 3 for one salad, so we are waiting for more food to grow, and we'll probably need one more farm for that. Can we build it? We can. Let's do that. And also, let's get rid of these trees. This should keep our people busy for a while. Level up. So that's our first level up. Who is that? Our survivalist. There are 2 ways how to specialize survivalists, pretty much. Fast healing. I'm not sure. Most of the time survivalists are just working in the camp, so usually I don't care about healing on them that much. That's quite important for fighters. So it's either gathering or farming, and because Heather is a scavenger, so already pretty fast at scavenging, I just want to boost that as much as possible. So I'll specialize her in gathering, and hopefully then we get a survivalist who is good at farming. It's probably we don't have people who will be fast with 2 of the most important jobs in the game. We don't have anyone who would be really fast at fetching water, and then we don't have anyone who would be really fast in farming. We have Glenn, but he's only like 35% extra farming speed, and that's not that much. You can get, I think in the test run I had someone who started with like 120% extra farming speed, and I was able to boost it to like 200%. So yeah, that's a huge difference there. Of course, the faster people are, the less people you then need to worry about farms. So you can basically have more people who do research, and everything is faster then. Let's go a little bit faster even. Now, this is our engineer, and Melon is a builder. So we just keep boosting the build speed. Interesting is that Maya is now chopping trees instead of fetching water. It's high priority, and she didn't touch the well yet. Yeah, I noticed even in my test run that fetching water is, I don't know if it's bugged or what's the problem, but even if I set it as the highest priority, sometimes the people do something else than just keep fetching water all the time, which means I'll probably send Maya manually to the well, and like this she should just keep fetching water all the time. Yeah, food is running out. That should be fine once we craft some more. How does it look like with the gear? You have it ready, so let's equip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Glenn will get. We don't have a bow. Here, one more bow. And again, if you want to read these details, just pause the video. There is the bow. As I said, Glenn will stay in the base all the time, so the gear for him is not a high priority, but our base will get attacked regularly, so we need everyone to have at least some gear so he can defend the base. And here, assistance needed. Good, that's what we need. But where? Why are they so far away? By the way, if you have a good name for a task force, please let me know in comments. I was thinking about it and I couldn't figure out like any decent name. But jugglers, I don't really like it. So if you have a good idea for a name, please let me know in comments. What else do we want to do? Mel and Maya, and we want to send Heather as well. Glenn will stay behind, yep. Approved. So now we have 3-man squad. It's not visible here yet. Have to go back to the camp and then to the world map. Now we have 3 people. Again, it's an alpha version game, so these small things still need fix, but it's nothing. And this should be easy. Yeah, just 1 imp. For a while it's gonna be just imps, but once we get the stronger demons, or before we get the stronger demons, we have to make sure that we can get better gear, otherwise you'll get destroyed. This game starts really easy. It feels like, oh, there's no challenge in this game, what's the point in playing? But then suddenly it just gets so damn hard. And it's a real challenge to keep everyone alive. I'm not even sure if it's possible to play this without losses. There are even some crafting recipes that need corpses of your survivors, so the game pretty much expects you to lose people. So here are some details about combat, and again, this will be just 1 imp, which means we can rush this, just try to find the cage with the survivor. Oh, the imp, that works as well, especially when they're together. We'll get rid of the imp. And now when we have Heather, we have someone who's good at scavenging. That should make this much faster. Hello, I don't want to go there, I want to attack that stupid imp. So Heather, if I remember correctly, is a scavenger. So she should be able to open the cage much faster. Let's give her some cover. And now something spawned, but again, for this mission it should be again just an imp. This is like our second mission, so there we go. Let's send the melee forward. If you notice the green and sometimes red arrows above the heads of both demons and our people, that's bonuses, because you can flank enemies in this game, so positioning is quite important. This early doesn't matter, but later it will be important, plus some objects provide cover, and this shows how much cover we get. So hiding behind this jeep gives us like half cover, but there is some... can we see some others? No. Like trees provide partial cover, and I'm actually not sure if there is anything that would provide like 100% cover, but there has to be, I think. Okay, we got Jimmy. Jimmy's an occultist. You don't need occultists. That's like one of the worst options. Are you good at anything? Bodybuilder and weirdo. Yeah, he is good at occult stuff, or with occult weapons, so this will be most likely a combat character. More health, good with occult weapons, sure, we'll give him later one of the dark bows, and he'll be pretty good at that, with that. But for the early game, there's not much. Okay, let's get out of here. Recall task force. Yep, but I'll probably... Actually, how does it look like here? Minor demons, fire imp... Don't want to attack minor demons or fire imps until we get at least compost bows. Minor demon. We could try this one. It's a first that. I don't know. I don't remember which one was that. Housing, military base, farm. Was this one? I think. Because we could use some more water. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, water is running out. We are gathering water or fetching water all the time, but just not fast enough. What is it here? This is what I want to do. So Jimmy. We'll just probably help with farms. Fetching water, chopping wood, crafting. Maybe I can move research a bit higher, because he's not really good at anything. He'll really just help others, and you'll try to give him some occult weapon as fast as possible. Yeah, we can see that the awareness is already at 45%, so I think that this rescue mission increased awareness quite significantly. But I think that the scavenging missions don't affect it that much, or maybe they don't even affect it at all. We'll have to check it after this mission. Let's pause, check 46. And we'll check after this mission, if I remember, about how much this mission increased awareness, if it increases it at all. Okay. There is the Minor Demon. So for the first time we are not fighting just imps, but Minor Demon shouldn't be a big deal still. I'll just create some formation like this. And by the way, you probably can see, should be able to see these demon head signs. It's like their vision. If you run on one of the tiles with the sign, the notice will see us, so it tells us how close we can get to all the demons without triggering them. Here I want to trigger this guy, but later in some scavenging missions this will be very important, because we'll be trying to avoid demons. Come on, turn around. Hello? Hello? You see me? No. Now you should be able to see me. I'll go there. Wait, that's the wrong way. Okay, they're not that fast, so Melon should be able to make it easily. I don't like those two imps coming from behind, but they didn't get close enough. Okay. The Minor Demon is dead. There goes the imp. And now we take out these two. So the amount of loot that we get from these scavenging missions is, I think, based on the amount of demons that are guarding it. So it's guarded by 4 demons, even though they're just weak ones. We should get quite a lot of water from this. Okay, that's 1. And that's 2. Oh, it's expected a bit more, but still, 18 is not bad. That's close to return to base. Yes, we definitely want to go back, because it's still 46, so scavenging missions don't increase the awareness at all. But 46 is already quite a lot, so I want to have everyone back before we get attacked. And also we need more people here to solve the problem with water and food. I think the water we just got will be added up once the task force returns back. But the food might be a bit of a problem. Wow. It's possible to run into demons randomly on the world map. And this is actually pretty nasty. Fire Imp, I don't really care. I want to get rid of the demons first. At least they're not smart enough to flank us. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I think I'll have to set some task priorities manually, like for research, because we won't have someone who just keeps researching all the time. Then we want to have someone who is fetching water all the time. We want to have a dedicated farmer. Care about cooking yet. Woodworking, sawmill qualities. I don't really care about this either. We need sheeps. Because we need... Actually, do we need a bat? Yeah, we probably need a second bat. We want to get more people. You're gonna need a second bat. But also, Heather is not doing anything. Thinking about setting up another farm. We could try to just go for cooking and instead of vegetable farms, go for wheat farms. And make some bread. The problem is with the food in this game, it's not just once we get to bread that when our people want to eat, they either take a salad or take bread and they're done. They take one of each food types that we have. So, it's really won't solve the problem with food. We need one more vegetable farm. So it's here. First, you have to make sure that our people don't die from starvation. And after that, we can focus on just food variety and getting some bonuses. Oh, it's 30 for cooking. Maya, what are you doing? Nothing. Melon, why are you doing nothing? We're gonna need more stone. And I wanted the second experiment table. We need boards for that. And to get boards, we need woodworking. Scouting party. Okay, that's something we have to take care of. And again, they're so far. I hate it when the awareness is high and one of these events spawns far away from the base. It should be just imps. Okay, this is one of the missions that when successful, it decreases the awareness. I'm not sure about how much. Let's figure out 52. Also, another thing that I just realized I didn't explain. During combat, it actually matters if it's day or night. Now we'll be fighting during the night, and during the night we are not as accurate. I don't think that it affects our melee characters, but it definitely affects our ranged guys. So for the tougher fights, you definitely want to fight during the day, and I think that demons are not affected by night. I'd even say, I'm not sure, this is just guess, they might have some bonuses during the night. But well, against two imps doesn't really matter. Let's get back to base. Is there anything interesting around here we could maybe get? More water, but water is fine now. Is there anything else, anything useful we could get? What? I mean, wood. We could use like stone. This stone. Okay, let's do that. And let's check. It dropped to 38, so it reduced the awareness by 14%. That's not bad, but 38 is still quite high. The best way how to get rid of awareness, of course, is just wait for the attack on the base, because after every time you defeat the demons attacking your base, the awareness drops to 0. So after this mission we'll return, and I'll probably just wait there until the attack, and once we defeat it, we'll send the task force out to clear some more locations and get some resources, because it is faster getting resources this way than just gathering them. Yeah, it did get triggered. But we can't hit anything like this. Wow, that was a lot of damage. I thought I will be able to get or kill the demon faster. Maya really took a lot of damage. Yeah, that's what happens and you ignore the fact that melee have bonuses against ranged. So next time, why are we not attacking? There we go. And these guys are ranged, so I should probably move Melon towards one of them, and we'll attack this one. There we go. There. 5 stones, really? That wasn't worth it. I hope that we don't get ambushed on the way back, because we are not in the best shape. What exactly is it we need for his boards? To make boards, we need to research woodworking. Level up. give me engineer. So this is our second engineer, who is a crafter. I don't really care about the construction. For a while, crafting will be a big deal, because there are not that many things you can craft, but later, that's one of the most important tasks, so I would like to specialize in crafting as much as possible. It seems that for first level, won't be happening. Maybe for now we can just give him extra research speed. We'll get someone else for mining later. We have a dedicated builder. Yeah, let's just speed up the research early. And with that, where's Glenn? Here. He'll probably have research as the highest priority right after crafting. Okay, 29, 30, there we go. So for 30 bonds we can get woodworking. And now we have to build here, sawmill. Sawmill can be outside. It's one of the few workstations that can actually be outside. We're gonna do it. This is gonna be one more farm here. This is gonna be a well. Okay, let's just build it here. Glenn is tired, so okay, that's fine. So 5 people for 1 bed seems to be fine, and probably we should get some gear for Jimmy, at least basics. Let's get, come on, 1 arrow. There's the arrow, and now we'll make a bow there. How does it look like with food? We have 30, and how... We have 30 veggies, but now they're gone because the game automatically used them for food crafting, and someone is working on it. Okay, I think we solved the problem with food. So form, it almost looks like we need 1 farm per person. That's not the best ratio, because it's quite a lot of work when it comes to farms. Sowing, gathering, and bringing water to each farm. Okay, here is the sawmill, so now we can set up another crafting job, and this one will be auto crafting. I think I'll make this 15, 20, or maybe let's say 10, 20. Actually, 12, 20. I think there are some items that or buildings that need 12 boards. So let's make sure we have enough for it all the time. So again, when we have less than 12 boards, someone will come here and start crafting them until we have 20, then they stop. And for boards we need wood, and we don't have wood, which means, how are we gonna do it? Let's have a look on the map. I want to clear some areas because I want to then use them for fighting. I don't want to fight in forest because the trees provide partial cover. So I want to have the area around the base to be clear, so that when we are invaded, all the invaders will be coming towards our houses pretty much, or towards where our colonists are. So I will always like move them somewhere to the open ground where we can use all the bows to their full potential. So I probably should get rid of all these trees first. And you'll be fighting in this area. Here we'll have cover from the north, because later there'll be more than one group of invaders spawning. So we'll have cover for a while from the north. Enemies approaching. Okay, so here's the invasion. But again, for now we don't have to worry that much. It's probably gonna be just imp again. Yeah, we have all the gear. Oh, it's actually more than one imp. Imp, fire imp, and some more imps here. So this is what I want to do. Grab everyone, stack them up. Because during the invasion we can't work. All we can do is just fight. This is by far the most effective way. Except we can't hit anything. Okay. Move back. Move back. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We need better weapons, and we need some people who are actually good at shooting. But this means that the awareness dropped to 0, so it'll take a while before we get attacked again. Okay, now we are working on boards, finally. And how long is it gonna take? We can already build an experiment table. Assistance needed. Pause. Definitely want a second experiment table. I want to rotate it here. We'll be using this quite often, so let's put it here. It's close to the entrance. Right next to the entrance, I want to have a bed. Or what we could do is have it here. Or here. Now let's place it here. So that's that. And we want to do one more rescue mission. How far is it? It's here. Yeah, I think we want to do it, and we need more people. We need Jimmy. There. And this will be a 6th survivor, which means we'll have to get the second bed as fast as possible. Oh, hello. And we have, this is, how is it called? Hellgate? Yeah, Hellgate, very close. And you can see that later the enemies will get much tougher. There's quite a few types of demons. These are not all of them. Some of these things are nasty. I just know that they exist. I've never fought some of them. I've never touched these two, this one. Only killed a few of these. They are really tough. So yeah, there's a lot that we can look for in the future in the Let's Play. And it will get a lot more interesting very soon. By the way, what do we have to kill here? I don't want to run into something nasty. And again, of course, you are fighting during the night. Where's the cage? Where are the demons? Oh, there's the cage. It's not bad. We can probably just start working on it immediately. We can get cover behind these crosses. They can't get to us this way. This access is blocked. So the only way how they can get to us is here through this passage. We can block that with Melon. Now Heather is fastest with cages, and Maya will be here. Okay, let's start working on it. This will trigger the imps that are somewhere on the map. Can we go faster? No. There they are. And there's some more coming, but these are just melee. And only 2 of them. Okay, and fingers crossed, we need either survivalist or fighter now. The worst option would be occultist, and second worst option would be priest, because priests for now also are not that good. And there is a fighter. Perfect. And now, are you good at fighting? X-Cop. Accuracy with pistols, that's not bad. Attack speed with everything. And just suck at farming. Okay, but we have enough people who can help with that. Then you're a believer. Occult research speed 50%, occult weapon accuracy. There are actually occult pistols later in the game. And bodybuilder, max health, yeah. That's fine. Just need a few level ups. Get some more perks, and he'll be good with melee weapons early, and later he'll switch to pistols. Actually, not sure if rifles count, or if pistols are like general term for firearms in the game, or if later we get like skills like rifles. But I think pistols covers everything that's qualifies as firearms, so it should work with the shotgun. That's probably gonna be the weapon of choice later. But first of all, what we have to do is actually get out of here. There are probably some more demons on the map already. They usually spawn right after we free the guy we are rescuing. Okay, we made it. And we want to go back, just out of curiosity. Yeah, these books will be very important later, and they're so hard to get. Ghosts are nasty, they're ranged, and they're doing insane damage. This is even worse. Reaper, wow. Yeah, usually this is, or the world map has several different biomes. We can only see 3 right now. City, forest, and this is like plains. And they have some specifics, and usually in the city the fights are really, really tough. Encounter, not too happy about that. Minded demon, 2 minded demons. Where is Melon here? It's like how much damage we are taking. No, you go back. Melon moves forward. Here. is down. This one should fall pretty quickly. There. Melon took a lot of damage. So the last thing you'll probably do is check tasks for bread. Cloud research, that can wait, don't really care, but, well, you're good at that, and you're not good at anything else, so maybe you can actually have it as the main priority, and we can reduce the priority here. Training and patrolling, that will take a while. You can help with quarrying. Maybe fetching water. Like something like this. Okay, I think this will be all for this episode. Next time we'll have to get another bed, because you can see the header is already oh, it's hungry, it's not exhausted, but soon we'll start seeing people who are tired and don't have access to bed. I already have 6 people, so that's the main priority for probably for the next episode, get the bed. And that means more research. But we are already working on that. This is the second experiment table. So that should speed things up quite a bit. I'll make sure that we have people working those experiment tables all the time. And we already also have 56 research, which means this can wait, this can wait, scavenging can wait. We are done with this branch for a while. This will have to wait. I'd like to get those bows, but there are other things. Cooking. And then animal raising. Yeah. We can already research cooking. This will be quite important. Water conservation. At the amount of damage that we are taking, I may even have to go for first aid early. But I think what we're gonna do is cooking into animal rising, and that will allow us to make the bed, and then we can start thinking about the next step. Okay. But as I said, this will be all for this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.